This EPA ruling could have a major impact on the environment and area corn farmers. According to a study by Air Improvement Resource, greenhouse gas emissions would drop by 17.6 million tons per year if the U.S. transitioned year-round to E15. Joe McCoy looks into the benefits and concerns with ethanol.
What's typically thought of as a food source is quickly expanding as a fuel source.
Anytime we grind corn and we grind corn into ethanol, it creates more demand for the products that we grow.
The EPA's lift on the summertime ban of E15 gas means a larger demand of corn for Minneapolis farmer Dan Keitzer, who's sitting on untapped land.
The problem is we don't have the demand base to use that more corn, so we need the ethanol market to help use up this corn crop that we can grow.
Your typical unleaded gas contains 10% ethanol, compared to E15, also known as unleaded 88, that contains up to 15% ethanol.
We just take the starch from the corn to produce bioethanol, and the rest continues into the animal feed system.
Growth Energy Senior Vice President Chris Bliley says E15 lowers greenhouse gases since it burns cleaner than regular fuel.
It's the most tested fuel in history. We've now run 100 billion miles on E15 with no problem.
Not everyone is happy about the EPA's ruling. Some environmentalists worry the increase in ethanol production could increase carbon releases because it requires more corn production. Environmental group Friends of the Earth says the plan is directly at odds with the Biden administration's commitment to environmental justice. Keitzer doesn't agree.
We are way more sustainable as the American farmer now than what we were when my grandfather obviously farmed and everybody was turning the soil black every year.
The EPA's ruling won't take effect until April 2025. However, the Biden administration is expected to allow E15 to be sold again this summer. In Davenport, Joe McCoy, WQAD News 8.